I really wanted to see more of North America. I picked up this van, and not working a 9-to-5 job has allowed me to kind of pour more of myself into that. Hi, my name is Ryan. This is my rig Seagull. Welcome and take a look. This is my kitchen, welcome. Up here we have nice pantry space, all open. I haven't found the need to wall it off yet. Things have not flown around. I don't know how, I think it might be magic. Little elastic bands do help keep some of it at bay, and that's all it's required. One thing I did find really helpful was this storage bin that has a front face that opens up, allowing easy access for bread and whatever else. Getting down into the big sink, I love this big sink. Holds lots, I can fill it up partially with water for little bits of laundry, what have you. So running hot water hooked up to a instant hot water system run by propane. Propane tank is located under here, strapped down, all nice and safe, with the hot water system nicely anchored to the side over here. Nice big countertop I love. I find that these elements just will last forever on one tank. Pantry is great, lots of storage, nice and deep. One thing I have found really useful is just quick snap locking mechanisms. Here I used a window closer to make this drawer nice and secure. Fridge is also down here with a locking mechanism at the bottom. Pull it out. Nice big Dometic fridge, which is clutch for those long trips. One thing that if you can find that's really useful, and I never knew I needed before, was this little weird grass thing. I've put things there just for drying, and it's just so damn useful. I don't even know what it is or where you can get it, but if you can find one out there, it's certainly useful in this kind of situation. This here is my the courtesy curtain. It could actually probably double as a projection screen, although I don't have a projection screen. It's kind of on the list. One thing I wish I had different was that this was actually underneath here, so I still had access to everything up here while I was maintaining privacy. Up here I have little convenience hooks, great for just all sorts of random things. I use them all the time. Up here we have a skylight, which is great. It makes the place feel less claustrophobic. It doesn't open up, it's just a sealed unit. Over here, the stovetop fan. So smoke coming out, air will be coming out. It's reversible as well, so I can blow air in or take things out, which is really useful when I have something burning here and I can quickly get everything out and clear the room. Your van should, I feel, be an extension of yourself. So I like to put up artwork that I love. Also, things I find along the way are great. Pieces of wood I find in like redwood forests, or art that I've discovered with local artists that I go into towns. It's just evolving every time and every place I go. So it kind of embodies the magic of the trip. One other thing I added to the outside of this vehicle, or semi-outside, is its own portable picnic bench. I use this for my barbecue and just outside sitting space. It's collapsible and folds all back into the van. One of the things that a lot of people ask is, how do you heat a van? And you can research a lot of different things, but I swear by, and a lot of people will tell you, the most reliable way and the most efficient way will be a diesel heater. My design in here is been placed just underneath the seat, with the piping going up into the back here with the fan right here. It'll keep the space whatever temperature I like to set at the thermostat all night, no problem. I don't wake up cold. I hardly know it's winter until I open up the door. I tried living in a house, and that was great for some of it, but I really wanted to see more of North America, and I was kind of tired of the 9-to-5. tired of the routine of it all. So I decided to make some changes in my life. I rented out my house and picked up this van and decided to use it as a means of traveling all of North America. It has been an enlivening process. I don't regret it at all. And every day is an adventure. So I guess it boils down to changing my life where it's more dynamic, more adventurous, and full of experience. All right, welcome to my living room. What you see in a lot of Sprinter vans is a hallway system where the kitchen will be here. This is different where it's like more of a room, which I have come to really appreciate. Even though I can't get to the driver's seat through the compartment, I find that it hasn't been a real big issue for me. And it's allowed me to have this kind of living room space and make it feel like more of an apartment. One of the features that I just love and can't live without is having table space. And having table space that both is there and isn't there is quite essential. So I have designed in here a flip out, flip down table with little latches that lock into place so they don't fly around on me. So this one comes down, making a nice little work setting. Another table over here pops down and gives me a large table workspace here. So great for if I'm cooking, I got to move things around, or if I'm having a work day, doing laptop work, I have this large table space to make do with. I do like to lounge, so I'm always kind of just lounging like this. This is kind of my, this is my recliner. And then down here we have the big closet space. It's amazing how much you can fit in here. This is kind of my liquor cabinet, barbecue, and some spare clothing with another little niche over here that has a little pop-up area for more additional storage. What I also have down here is a bathroom system, which I haven't used yet and don't really plan on using it unless I'm in a dire need. It's tucked away. You can pop this up and there's a little porta potty unit as well as a shower hookup. What I'll also have down here is like a little closet area. Here we have a nice queen mattress, which I find to be very luxurious in a small living space. One of the highlights about the bedroom here is the cupboard space that I have. So using these cupboard spaces for all sorts of goodies. Also a skylight up here, which is nice and luxurious for those nights where the stars are out and you can sit in bed all nice and comfy and warm and check out the night sky. Back here we also have a fan unit, so if things get too smoky or too hot, I could blow air in, and then I could, with the fan in the front, I can blow air out and kind of keep things circulating. Love the wood trim. I put this in as soon as I got the van, making it a little bit more cozy. Cedar stripping all the way through, gives it a nice smell. One little convenience and luxury item I put in is a tablet stand. So with this, it swivels around. If I'm in the kitchen, I can have a little movie or something playing. If I'm in the bedroom and going to bed, I can throw on a little movie and watch something as I go to bed. A little bit of modern convenience in this nomadic lifestyle has been very nice. Time is the real currency we have, and living in a van and doing this lifestyle and making it work has allowed me to use the time in doing whatever it is I want to do at the time. Doing photography has been a real big, great thing that I've been able to pour more energy into, and being traveling, seeing all these magical landscapes, meeting all these beautiful people. That's been a real thing I've really enjoyed getting into more. And not working a 9-to-5 job has allowed me to kind of pour more of myself into that, which I really value. And then hiking, being more in tune with nature, mountain biking has been a huge thing for me. And so being able to explore and do those passions has been an absolute lifesend. All right, welcome to the garage. Here I put all my toys and utility room. So in the back here, we have my water storage, which is a 90-liter tank, which I also have a couple 20-liter jugs as well, just as an emergency stash. You can never have too much water. Battery solar hookup is all down here. I got 300 amp hours and 300 watt solar panels on the top. And my favorite item in the back here is the big pull-out trunk space. So with this, I'm able to put in my bike, utilities, fishing stuff, just everything you can put in a garage is all in here. The fact that I could put my mountain bike inside my van is a huge bonus for me because I want to keep this thing safe, as well as all the tools and everything. Everything is all safe. So, and as you can see, it just barely fits in. I'm glad my bike isn't any bigger. And then while I'm back here and if I'm working at night, I have the lighting system, LED strip up here, which will light up this whole area at night. The pros and cons. I mean, like, easy to list off the pros. Instagram will show you all the pros. Beautiful scenes, interesting people. The cons though, the cons very rarely get Instagram worthy attention. And you know, if the vehicle breaks down in a bad place or middle of nowhere, maybe in the desert, that could be a bad day. So the lifestyle doesn't come with risks, and they won't always get attention on Instagram. So if you're looking at getting into this, it's just going to be a reality that you might have to be comfortable with. Just being comfortable with the unknown can be a real con for people, because not every day I wake up I know where I'm going to be sleeping that night. Which I'm fine with. I like the adventure and I like not knowing and figuring it out. But if you're looking for that stability in life, then this is not going to provide that. But of course, I can see that as a pro as well as a con. So it all depends on your comfort level in life. Thanks a lot for stopping by. If you want to catch me on my Instagram at The Lost Bohemian, say hello, check out some of my photography. And if you ever see the rig anywhere out and about, I'll be on the West Coast for the next few months. Maybe go down to Baja. Stop by, say hello, give me a tap. The door's always open. And generally I'm smiling and loving to meet people.